Breathe slowly. Let the cool, clear air fill your lungs. Picture a vast land of quiet beauty where the earth meets the sky in a wide, open embrace. The Arctic tundra, under a dome of endless twilight. Feel the stillness, deep and profound. Listen to the soft sigh of the wind as it whispers over frozen plains, carrying the clean scent of snow and distant ice. Hear the gentle crunch of frost under careful feet, a rhythmic sound like distant chimes. Far away, the low, mournful song of the wind flows over rocky outcrops, a lullaby for the sleeping land. High on a rocky ledge, sheltered from the constant breeze, nestled within a crevice lined with the softest downy feathers, rests a snowy owl. Her name is Silentwing. Her feathers are pure white, like freshly fallen snow touched by starlight, with delicate patterns of gray like frost on a window pane. She stirs, her large golden eyes opening slowly, reflecting the soft glow that fills her nest. Silentwing loves the endless twilight of the far north, the time when the sun barely dips below the edge of the world, painting the sky in hues of soft lavender, deep blue, and the gentlest peach. Tonight, the light feels different, deeper, richer. A soft silver radiance spills into her sheltered home, warmer than starlight, cooler than dawn. It feels like an invitation. She stretches her powerful wings, each feather unfolding with silent grace. With a soft push, she glides silently from her ledge, landing without a sound on the cushiony moss below. The world stretches before her, immense and peaceful. The tundra is a tapestry of soft whites, deep blues, grays, and the rich browns of hardy winter plants. Low hills roll like gentle waves frozen in time. Scattered boulders stand like ancient sentinels, draped in cloaks of snow. The air tastes crisp, clean, and incredibly pure. It carries the faint scent of lichen and frozen earth. And then she sees it. A path not on the ground, but woven from the very air itself. It glimmers with the same soft silver light filling her nest. A ribbon of moonlight suspended just above the snow-dusted moss and rocks. It drifts gently forward, beckoning, not with urgency, but with a patient, silent call. Silentwing's heart, already attuned to the deep peace of her home, fills with a quiet curiosity. She spreads her wings again, catching the cool air, and begins to follow the luminous trail, her flight silent as a shadow, matching the slow, unhurried drift of the path itself. Chapter 1. The Whispering Stones. Silentwing followed the moonlit path, gliding effortlessly over the sleeping tundra. The sighing wind grew softer, gentler, as if holding its breath. Below, the landscape changed subtly. The open plains gave way to a field of large, rounded boulders, ancient and smooth, dusted with snow like powdered sugar. As she flew lower, skimming just above the path, a new sensation reached her. Not a sound, exactly, but a deep vibration, a resonance humming up from the stones themselves. It thrummed in the air and trembled through Silentwing's feathers, a low, grounding tone, like the deepest note of the earth singing to the moon. The path led her towards the largest stone, a massive dark gray monolith. Its surface, though ancient, seemed to hold the moonlight within it, glowing softly. As Silentwing landed lightly on a smaller stone nearby, the deep vibration intensified, forming meaning within her awareness, not words, but pure feeling. Welcome, sky dancer, feel the old strength, rest your wings on ancient peace. Silentwing folded her wings, settling onto the cool, smooth stone. She could feel the deep resonance flowing up through her feet, steady and calming. It spoke of time immemorial, of enduring stillness. She closed her eyes, letting the profound peace of the whispering stones soak into her, feeling anchored and deeply calm. The moonlight bathed the stone field in silver, and the deep hum became a lullaby for the land and the owl who listened. Chapter 2. The Mirror Lake of Sky. Refreshed and centered, Silentwing lifted into the cool air, the moonlit path beckoning once more. It led her over lower hills towards a wide, flat valley. The air grew incredibly still here, and the scent changed, carrying the sharp, clean tang of ice and open water. Below, nestled between gentle slopes, lay a vast lake. Its surface was perfectly smooth, utterly still, a flawless mirror reflecting the entire twilight sky above. The lingering soft colors, the emerging stars, and the luminous path itself, creating a breathtaking double archway of light. It was impossible to tell where the sky ended and the water began. Silentwing glided lower, landing silently on a flat rock at the water's edge. She peered into the profound stillness. As she gazed, the reflected colors shimmered, deepening. The water's surface softened, like a veil lifting, and within the reflected depths, warmth bloomed. She saw herself, much smaller, nestled deep within her downlined nest, tucked safely beneath her mother's broad, protective wing. The comforting scent of warmth and safety filled her senses. She felt, rather than heard, the slow, steady beat of her mother's heart against her tiny body, the ultimate lullaby. The pure, uncomplicated comfort of that memory, safe and warm, washed over her again, sweet and deeply reassuring. She dipped her beak, just touching the icy, glassy surface of the water. A single ripple, a perfect circle spread outwards, gently distorting the reflected stars and path. As the water stilled once more, only profound peace, deep and clear as the Arctic night, remained. Silentwing lifted her head, carrying that warmth, that core feeling of safety, within her heart as she followed the glowing path upwards again. Chapter 3. The Ice Cavern of Glowing Hearts. The moonlit path climbed now, leading Silentwing towards a ridge where dark cliffs rose against the sky. The air grew colder, crisper, carrying the scent of ancient ice. The path seemed to dive right into the rock face. As Silentwing followed, she found herself gliding through a narrow opening into a cavern of pure ice. Inside, the moonlight path glowed brighter, reflecting and refracting off countless crystal facets. The cavern wasn't dark. It was alive with soft internal light. Deep within the ancient blue ice, countless points of light pulsed gently, like frozen fireflies or captured stars, casting the cavern in shades of ethereal blue, soft green, and cool silver. It was like flying into the heart of a glacier lit by gentle dreams. The air hummed with a different resonance here, higher, clearer, like the gentle chime of ice crystals touching. As Silentwing flew deeper, weaving between glittering pillars, a feeling of crystalline clarity washed over her. The small thoughts of the day, the slight chill on a high perch, the momentary focus needed to spot a hidden lemming, the effort of a long glide, they all seemed to crystallize, become small and distinct, then gently dissolve, like snowflakes landing on warm stone, a chorus of soft, chiming whispers, like wind playing on frozen wires, seemed to fill the space. Let them rest here, Sky Dancer. Leave the small weights in the ice light. Feel only clarity. Silentwing landed on a smooth, flat outcrop of ice. She closed her eyes, taking a deep breath of the cold, pure air. She felt lighter, clearer, her mind as still and reflective as the mirror lake. The gentle pulse of the lights within the ice seemed to synchronize with her own heartbeat, slowing it, deepening her calm. She lingered, bathed in the cool, peaceful luminescence. Chapter 4: The Gathering of the Northern Lights. Emerging from the ice cavern's tranquil glow, Silentwing felt lighter than the air she rode. The moonlit path soared higher now, leading her towards the highest part of the ridge. As she crested the top, the world opened up again, vast and breathtaking. But the sky above was no longer just twilight and stars. Great, shimmering curtains of light began to dance. The northern lights. Ribbons of luminous green, soft pink, and ethereal violet shimmered and pulsed, weaving across the immense dome of the sky in a silent, majestic ballet. The moonlit path didn't end. It seemed to merge with the flowing lights. And Silentwing was not alone. Silhouetted against the radiant display, other snowy owls glided. Their white feathers shimmered with the reflected colors: emerald, rose, amethyst. They flew in wide, slow circles, silent as ghosts, their movements fluid and unhurried, perfectly attuned to the rhythm of the lights. As Silentwing joined the outer edge of their graceful circle, one owl nearby tilted its head slightly, its large golden eyes meeting hers. It offered a slow, deliberate blink, a blink that spoke volumes in the silent language of owls. Welcome, sister. Fly with us. Feel the sky's breath. Silentwing matched their pace, circling slowly, effortlessly, within the embrace of the shimmering aurora. The warm light from the dancing sky painted her feathers, the cool air flowed smoothly over her wings, and the silent companionship of the other owls filled her with a profound sense of belonging and peace. They flew together, a silent procession against the celestial dance, guided by the moon and the lights. Chapter 5: The Return to the Snowy Ledge. The dance of the northern lights slowly faded, softening back into the deep twilight and starlight. The other owls, one by one, offered Silentwing that same slow, meaningful blink, a silent farewell filled with shared understanding and goodwill. Then they gracefully peeled away, gliding silently back towards their own hidden perches across the vast tundra. The moonlit path remained, glowing softly, now pointing gently downwards, back the way she had come. Silentwing followed, her flight unhurried, savoring the lingering sense of connection and the deep calm within her. She flew over the ridge, past the entrance to the glowing ice cavern, over the still mirror lake reflecting the now stable stars, and above the field of whispering stones, their deep hum now a comforting memory resonating within her bones. The familiar sense of her home territory, snow, moss, lichen, welcomed her back. The path led her unerringly back to her own rocky ledge. She landed silently on the familiar stone outside her nest crevice. The world below was bathed in the same soft silver light that had invited her. The vast silence of the tundra felt deeper, richer, more comforting than before. The distant wind song was a familiar lullaby, a deep, sweet heaviness, the comforting weight of perfect peace and belonging settled over her. It was the peace of home, deepened by gentle journey. Silentwing turned her head, preening a single flight feather with her beak, a soft, contented gesture. Then she stepped carefully into the down-lined embrace of her nest. She settled onto the soft feathers, tucking her head slightly towards her shoulder. Her large golden eyes gazed out for a moment at the immense peaceful vista, the moonlit tundra, the star-strewn sky, the lingering whisper of the aurora's echo on the horizon. The deep resonance of the stones, the clarity of the ice, the profound stillness of the lake, the silent fellowship of the sky dance, the familiar comfort of her ledge, all these sensations wove together into the most perfect, silent lullaby. Silentwing's breathing deepened, slowed, became soft and regular. Her muscles, powerful yet always poised, softened completely, releasing into the deep comfort of her nest. Her eyes slowly drifted closed. She felt utterly safe, deeply cherished, watched over by the moon, the stars, the ancient land, and the vast, loving quiet of the Arctic night. Silentwing, the snowy owl who danced with moonlight, nestled deeper into her downy warmth and drifted peacefully, soundly, effortlessly into the deepest, most restful sleep, cradled by the silent beauty of her world. Rest now, sky dancer. Rest deep and peaceful. Rest.